into the flow.
Hey, Crockett, Mace get into heated exchange over trans rights. If you want to take it outside, Reps Jasmine Crockett, Democrat of Texas, and Nancy Mace, Republican of South Carolina, got into a heated exchange during Tuesday's Oversight and Accountability Committee hearing and discussions about civil rights and transgender rights that ended with Mace suggesting the two could take it outside. Crockett asked her fellow members to reinstate the subcommittee on civil rights and civil liberties, which was disbanded in early 2023 after the GOP took control of the House. Mace responded by highlighting her ongoing discourse about transgender women using women's restrooms. Mace, the former ranking member on the subcommittee, said she cares about civil rights and civil liberties. She slammed the Democrat Party for its inclusive rhetoric about transgender women, often using harsh and offensive language. You want to be forced to undress in front of a man in the locker room and in dressing rooms, and it's so hypocritical for you to sit here and she screamed from the rooftops about right to privacy and civil rights when you don't respect women, Mace said. Mace, a survivor of rape who was vocal about her experience, argued transgender women use women's locker rooms and bathrooms with the intent to sexually assault or rape women. Wow, that's a pretty deep statement for her to say that. I understand she's been through what she's been through, but that's a broad blanket statement to say. That's pretty liable. I mean, honestly, to say something like that.
It's kind of, that's the new norm. You can just say stuff like that. I mean, they say that someone can say that about anybody, but I see both sides of it, but at the end of the day, let's play the video really quick. Can we do that? Yeah, let me play the video of the encounter.
Somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do
not
call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I am 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
will.
am reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a child.
I am reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
Order.
Point of order.
Order.
That sounds like a threat to me for her to say something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I understand where she's coming from. She has the right to say whatever she wants, but you're allowing.
She should have took it outside.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She
should have took it outside.
She took it outside.
Yeah, but she didn't have a thing to put her hair up, so it would have been over.
She would have wrapped her hair.
Yeah, Mace would have got her hair, then the wig come off, and everybody got. If it's a wig, it could be a real hair. I don't know.
I mean, but the point of it is, though, these
she said,
two have had,
please, and then smiled as soon as she said it because she knew she said she disrespected her.
I'm gonna say like this, absolutely. You know what I mean? But these two have had words before, just like her and Marjorie Taylor Greene have had words. Jasmine Crockett has had words, called her some names back in the day. So this has been an ongoing spat in that committee. That committee is going to be ruckus probably, for the next 4 years, especially what's going on. They're going to really go after Jasmine Crockett, try to get rid of her because of how outspoken she is.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully she has a strong community behind her in her district and she can stay in office. We can keep on getting this kind of somewhat civil discourse.
That would have been crazy if Crockett was like, we ain't even got to go outside.
Get down right
Come on,
here.
get on the flow.
You know what I mean? I mean, because right now, I mean, if you look at it, the situation, man, it seems like Marjorie Taylor and the other and Mace have been probably talking about this for a minute. I do this and I do this. You know what I mean? You know how people are. It's just men and women. We all talk like that. And
but
so,
I mean, women are going to, and women are going to have their feelings about trans women. They're allowed to, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I mean, that's the whole thing. Everyone, people try to act like they're above criticism or above hate. Like you have to respect everything I'm doing. No, that's not how the world works. You can't demand respect. You know what I'm saying? You kind of earn it. Like I respect my enemies, you know what I'm saying? Because to a point,
I know,
like, cause I'm not going to act like they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? But
I get what you're saying. I mean, this is a tough subject for them, but it's not for Mace. Obviously, she's a staunch, far right on this subject. But I don't think you have to be far right on this subject to look at this for what it is.
And if the women are uncomfortable, like I don't like people using the N-word around me that aren't black. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
It's just crazy that a person
so
who's
like
a
this
man,
is like, look, if a woman who didn't vote for whatever this is goes into a bathroom or a locker room and she, like she said, she doesn't want to dress in front of and to her, that's a man. It was a man, that's what it is. So why don't the government just build unisex bathrooms.
We have to play
you know what I'm saying?
That video I showed you the other day on Friday Fix. We might have to play that video. It's just, they built them. They built unisex bathrooms, man. I told you already. Go to
unisex gyms, or if your community if there's a community out there, like you shouldn't have to build a whole. You should have to pay out like on your taxes. It should be like boom.
You shouldn't have to build a whole nother bathroom for people.
Why not?
Because you shouldn't. It should be this or this. Period.
It's okay, but it's not.
I'm just saying you shouldn't have to, because that hurts business too at the same time.
It's not though. I mean, that's what it has to do. So somebody has to throw the money on it. You can't demand something and then I try to back your money up with it.
They're not going to care if they're just like, okay, how did handicapped people back up their money with when they demanded handicapped parking spots in each spot and the signs go up and everything else they needed? No, they didn't have to. That's what they're going to say.
But handicapped people had a lot of time to sit there and write them letters.
This is crazy, brother, man. And with that, hey, make sure you
guys.
I
mean, it's true, bro. They wrote them letters. They was chilling. I mean, that's how they got the stuff done.
All I'm saying is this right here. At the end of the day, they're going to ask for the same exact rights as anybody else. And that just is what it is. But I don't feel like they should be getting the right to play sports against other people who are not. I mean, a man should not get the right to play sports against a woman, period. It just is what it is.
And if women feel uncomfortable with trans people in their locker room, they have a right to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you
have a right to feel uncomfortable. Like, no one gets to dictate your feelings. That's what I'm saying.
You
got
someone in your locker room who can overpower you real easily, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if it's late, it's late. I mean, it just think about it. We all know what this is.
I mean, another woman can overpower you. I mean, there's not. You don't really hear about attacks in the locker room.
No one's good.
There's been a couple where like a dude, like there was one where a dude, he was like, he tried to go into the women's locker room because he said he identified as a woman, but he was just trying to see some titties.
Man, I remember the lady let the one dude into her. It just happens so many times. We've seen all this before. We've seen these stories before. That this is just is what it is. I understand where Mace is coming from. I believe the same way she does. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, they should have fought on the floor. Anyways, uncommon courtesy, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next time.